It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I need a crack rock on the spot.
DA got that dope.
What it is? What's up? Got your nigga in the cook. Goddamn story time. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Alexia, and today is gonna be like a two-part story because it's gonna be when I lost my virginity and how my family found out I was having sex. Okay, I lost my virginity in April 2015. Was with my son's dad. So basically, I wanted to be like one of those. I wanted that story. It was like I fell in love in high school and high school sweethearts and ended up married with kids, lose my virginity to him, have sex with just this one man my whole life. Like that's how I wanted it. That's how I planned my life. That's how I wanted it. I wanted to be with one man. I wanted to get married to this man, have sex with this only one man. Like that's how I wanted it. But shit happens, you feel me? It is possible. Very rare cases, but it is. Like I said, I was a sophomore. I was 16. My son dad was 16. We tried multiple times, but yeah, that joint hurt. Like it's good. Like that pain. Oh my god. Like I mean, I spit out a whole baby now, but see that was different because my son was premature. He was only 3 pounds. I pushed twice. Like it really didn't hurt. I mean, maybe if I carry a child for the full term and it's a normal sized baby, then maybe. But I picture it like losing my virginity times 10. That's like how I pictured giving birth, basically, because like like that joint hurt. Like what's good? All right, like I said, we tried multiple times. I just couldn't do it. I'm like, oh nah, like you're wilding. Back up, please. No, not today. I wouldn't say maybe like the 4th or 5th time. Finally, I kind of wanted to get it over with, so we finally got like all right, he got all the way in that time, because all the other times I just couldn't take it. That joint hurt. Like, why are you ripping my inside? Something like that. Like, why? Finally, like the fourth or fifth time, I remember exactly how this happened. This probably wouldn't even have happened this night if things would have went as planned. We were supposed to be going to the schools. It was a dance show that was happening. We were supposed to be going to the dance show, but we didn't have a ride. But we really wanted to go, but we didn't have a ride. Our ride ended up canceling on us, or something happened. I don't remember what happened. Something happened with the ride, and we couldn't go no more. So we ended up staying at my house. We were alone. Yeah, we were alone. Right? We were alone. And like I said, we should have been at the dance show, but we ended up not going. So yeah, if it wasn't for that, who knows what would have happened? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, we're doing it. So yeah, we didn't really go for long, because it was just hurting. Like I'm like, oh no, well, when does the pain go away? Because like he's already in. So like I thought that was it. Like okay, no, it was just hurting, and I took it for maybe not even long. It was not long at all. He didn't even nah, like, I just couldn't. When he had pulled out, I looked, and I'm like, yo, it was only a little bit of blood, like a little bit on the condom. It was like a little bit of blood. So I'm thinking, I don't know how much blood it's supposed to be, and I'm sure I was thinking, everyone's different. Maybe some girls a lot will come, maybe some a little bit. So I didn't really know. I remember us just sitting there, and I was like, y'all don't understand. I took so much pride in being a virgin, bro. And I just knew that when I lost my virginity, like I said, it had to be with the love of my life, and I was in love. I was. And I thought I was going to be with this man for the rest of my life. We was going to get married, da-da-da-da-da. So, like, so that's what I wanted really, really bad. My fear, my biggest fear, which I think is almost every female's biggest fear, is for someone to just dip. You know what I mean? So after we had sex, we sit in there and I start crying. I start crying, bro. And I'm like, so you gonna leave me now? Yo, I was really like, so you gonna leave me now? And he was all like, no, bro, no, what the, comforting me, hugging me, and telling me he loves me, and how, he's happy and feels special that I let him, take my virginity, whatevs. It took a while for it to actually start feeling good, like, or whatever. It just always hurt. I was like, yo, is this really, like, what is, y'all gassed the sex. Like, oh no, cause what is this? Like, this is not what I was seeing on RedTube. So yeah, that happened, whatever. So that's how I lost my virginity. I want to say that was in April. I want to say in May, the very end of May, right? I'm in school, bruh. I'm in school, and I get a text message. My dad sends me a picture of a used condom. Bruh. Bruh. I'll never forget how I felt, bruh. I'm in school. It was like the middle of the day. I was in business. Sitting in front of the computer. I see my dad text me a picture of, okay, the picture was of the mind you, I'm like, what were you doing? Like, I'm like, what were you doing? So my dad was taking out my trash, and I had just had Chinese food. So it was a big, Chinese, it was like that bag. And, the little platters, the plastic, things that the food be in was all in there. So, the condom was in there, some Chinese and chill. So basically, because my thing is, I'm like, why are you looking through my trash? Like, what the? My attitude was like, why was he looking through my trash? Like, what the hell? But he was looking in the Chinese bag because he wanted to make sure that we didn't throw away no forks. So that was what the case was. So he was in the bag trying to make sure there was no, forks or anything in there, and sees the condom. I'm like, see, what was you doing? Like, come on now. He takes a picture of it. He sends me a picture. And he's all like, I trusted you. I let your boyfriend come over. All right, yeah. At the time, he was only allowed to come over, when my dad was there. Door had to be open. And he had to be gone by like 10, 11. But weekends, he would have to leave, though. He wasn't allowed to sleep over. Basically, I used to be sneaking him all the time. We used to be sneaking all the time, bro. Like, I used to sneak him in the house all the time. He used to sleep over all the time. I used to just be sneaking all the time. Like, oh my God, I was so bad. Like, but yeah. So he's all like, I trusted you. I let your boyfriend come over here. You disrespected me, and you disrespect me in my home. You had sex in my house. Da da da. And I'm like, this is a whole paragraph. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm just feeling like, I'm like, bro, I'm in school. I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't even know how to respond to it. I'm like, I didn't even respond, bro. I'm like, yo, I was panicking at that point. I was so scared. I'm like, bro, no, why? So at school, we had this thing called Teen Center. And, you know, it was guidance counselors and then like not guidance counselors, it was therapists in there. And then it was like game room, TV, you just go in there and chill, computers in there, you can just go there, sit there, study hall, whatever, skipping class type shit. But I used to go there all the time. I was mad close with Miss Jasmine. I'll never forget her. And she left, like she was going. She left my senior year. Like she wasn't there for my senior year. I'm like, oh wow, you fool. But anyway, I used to go there all the time. So I was like, yo, I went to teen center. I started telling Miss Jasmine what happened. I told her what happened, da da da. Miss Jasmine knew my whole life, basically. Shout out to Miss Jasmine. She knew everything that was going on, all the stuff I was going through, all the stuff my son dealt with. Yeah, all that. I went there, I started telling her, I'm like, yo, da da da. She's like, oh man. Yo, I was so scared. Like, I didn't even know how to feel. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to go home and get my ass beat. Like, my dad never put his hands on me, so I knew that wasn't happening for real. But I was really just still scared. Like, yo. So, you know, my dad has, you know, lady friends, you know, we're close to, you know, family friends, we're close to them. So one of them hit me up because he had told her. I'm like, really, bro? You just gonna run your mouth about me having sex, huh? I guess he didn't know how to really handle it and, you know, so, you know, I remember her hitting me up about me having sex and just me trying to talk to me and make sure I was being careful. But I'm like, well, I mean, you found the condom, right? So at least I'm being safe. Like, that didn't last too long because 3 months later, I was pregnant. Yeah, everything happened fast. Yeah, I lost my virginity in April and I got pregnant in July. Yeah, I know. Fast as hell. So you know, it's getting closer. It's getting closer to school being over. This was the first time I didn't want school to be over. I'm like, yo, why is school going by so fast today? Why? The anticipation is just, oh my God. And so finally it's time to go home. My dad and his lady friend was leaving out the house and I was coming in. And, you know, she's like, hey, baby. And then my dad was like, hey, princess. And I was like, hey. And then my dad friend was just like, I can't wink. But yeah, she was like, you good? I was like, okay. And then later on, me and her talked, and she was like, I talked to him and I basically told him, like, you know, that's not something a girl is really comfortable coming to their dad about, you know. And yeah, so basically, you know, she had talked to him and whatever. So he didn't say nothing to me about it for maybe like a week later. We was in the car one day, you know, or maybe until like a couple of days later, we was in the car together and it was just me and him. And then like we were fine, regular conversation. And he turned the music down, right? He was like, listen, princess, you know, I understand. I know you're growing up, you're 16, you know, you at that age, you know, you got a boyfriend, you lost your virginity, you know, I just thought we were closer than that and you could tell me that, da da da. He said he was happy that at least he knows I was using a condom and all that stuff. Yeah, bro. That is so awkward. Like, that is so embarrassing. It's so uncomfortable. And it's kind of just like, I mean, it ended up just being like it just was never brought up again. Like, but like, it was so weird knowing that my dad knew that I was getting hit from the back. Like, my family, my brothers and stuff didn't find out I was having sex until I was pregnant. So I had to come out and say I was pregnant. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Very interesting. I remember just thinking that sex is just so overrated. Like, I remember thinking that, like, ew, it's so overrated. Because it really didn't, like, I really didn't, like, feel, like, pleasure until, like, a long time. Like, a couple months. Like, seriously. I want to feel like how Alexis Texas and Skin Diamond, how they're looking. I'm like, yo, like, what's going on? I feel like Freddy Krueger is fingering me. Like, what? Yo, that pain, oh my God. Like, ew. Yeah, that was different. So, yeah, that was how I lost my virginity, and that was how my dad found out. He had to look through my trash and shit. Like, what you on? What you on? Like, he was in the way for that. Why? That was so embarrassing, bruh. Like, that is so embarrassing. Wait, because I didn't even, bruh. All right. Make matters worse. Almost forgot about this. I had a vibrator. I was 16. I was 16 with the vibrator. Bruh, I had a vibrator. Bruh, I had a vibrator. Don't ask me how I got it. Don't even worry about it. The vibrator was under the bed, right? And I don't know how my dad, like, I don't, and the way where the bag was, the trash, it was near the bed. So I don't know if he necessarily really looked for that. Like, if he went to go looking for more, I don't know. But he seen the vibrator too. So when he sent me the picture, it was a picture of the condom and the vibrator, bro. The condom was inside of the Chinese platter, the plastic dish, right? So he took a picture of that, of the condom and the vibrator, and sent it to me, bro. Do you know how embarrassing that was, bruh? And then he took the vibrator. Like, this is so embarrassing. Like, now that I'm thinking about this, oh my God, like, he really did take the vibrator. Like, he really did. I'll never forget feeling so awkward. Like, so how do you think when I had to see him again, bro, I was just so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my God, this is really weird. Like, no, this should not be happening. Like, that was just horrible, bro. It was horrible. Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I just was like, yo, I mean, it was nice that it was out and I didn't feel like I was sneaking anymore. But like, that was so embarrassing, bro. That was so embarrassing, bro. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna do some more story times because I got a lot of stories. A lot. So yeah, stay tuned, you feel me? You already know. Stay cool, stay you, stay weird, stay